them, actually. Thanks, Gail. Well, therapy dogs are often used to bring comfort to communities, but there's one therapy dog that's going above and beyond with the San Mateo Police Department. So today, we're joined here now by Canine Rookie and his handler, Officer Allison Adel. Thank you for being here and bringing this joy into our studio today.
Thank you for having me.
You train Rookie with the San Mateo Police Department. You tour together all the time, so you're very lucky because Rookie is super, super cute. How did you know when you met Rookie that he kind of had that special, like that it quality to become a therapy dog?
I say it was the best day ever at work.
Aww.
And so we went down to a breeder in the South Bay and they put us in a room with a bunch of puppies. And from there, we kind of started weeding them out. And so what we noticed with Rookie is that there was three things. One, he was comfortable being touched anywhere. Which is really important as my job as a youth service officer working with young children. Also, he had a really calm temperament.
Yeah, we can see that right away.
Obviously, he's a therapy dog, so we really wanted that for him. We say that when you picked him up, he melted like butter.
Aww.
And then what separated him from his brother was that Rookie was not timid with loud noises. And so his brother was very scared. And so that doesn't work for me as a police officer.
Right, there's
I have
a lot
a job to
going
do.
on.
Yes. And so those were kind of the three factors of what separated him from his brother.
And what kind of dog is Rookie? Because I feel like some of that plays into like their vibes a little bit.
Absolutely. So Rookie is a golden doodle.
Cute. So doesn't shed and wouldn't be allergic for kids when you're going into all these different schools and meeting all these different people.
Correct. And that was a big thing for us, was typically either labs or golden retrievers might be used as therapy dogs. But again, working in schools, we didn't want the hypoallergenic factor.
And what kind of training, once you met him and you guys got together, what kind of training does a dog need to become a therapy dog officially?
Yeah, so lots of obedience-based training. So when he was 4 months old, he went to our canine trainer to get all of his obedience-based training. And then from there, we've actually traveled all over the country from Ohio down to LA, Oklahoma. And a lot of that training, again, is obedience-based, but it's also to get him used to my environment. Again, as a police officer, he has to be comfortable with the lights, the sirens, and even something as simple as the school bells can be very triggering for dogs. And so it was getting him that exposure as well very early on.
Want it to be comfortable all the time. And so you go into schools a lot, and Rookie's room is a place that you find yourself a lot, helping out kids in schools. Can you tell us more about that?
Yeah, so we got Rookie in 2021 when he was 10 weeks old. Coming out of the pandemic and working in schools, I noticed that we were receiving a lot of mental health calls, especially with the youth who had been home for a year and a half now. Yeah. And so seeing that gap and also an opportunity for kids to get to know me as well as him, I created Rookie's Room. So it's a 15-minute mental health checkout where any student can sign up. And so it's really an opportunity for them to kind of check out, de-stress from class, maybe something's going on outside at home or whatever it may be, where they get to kind of decompress with him, but it also gives me the opportunity to get to know them on a personal level and them to get to know me. It's a very informal thing. Again, they sign up on their own, so they're choosing to be there.
And what's the biggest impact that you've seen Rookie bring to the community?
I think the biggest impact is really people look forward to seeing him. We are a consistent face, I should say faces, on campus. So if I don't have him, the first question is, where is he?
Aww.
So it's something for the staff to look forward to, the kids to look forward to, and as well as the community.
Okay, can I get up and personal now?
Absolutely.
I know we got to say hi before.
Rookie.
Rookie, how are you? Thanks for coming in and saying hi to Crown 4 today. Yeah, you would bring people a lot of joy and helps to build a lot of trust too with the community, I'm sure. Absolutely.
The relationships that we build in our school will often kind of follow somebody through a case. So if we have a case that goes to a forensic interview or court, we already have the relationship with the youth from school. So we're really there from the beginning and following them through all the way to the end.
Amazing. I'm so glad you could come in, Officer Adel, with, no, Adel, Officer Adel, no, see, Officer Adel with the San Mateo Police Department and Rookie. Sorry about that. I got you. We'll be right back.